Well, the channel, did you know? Louis Conway Jr. Appreciate you showing up again. As always, if you haven't, please press subscribe, like, and share. Talking about epilepsy, some of the challenges of it. I've been using some terms, so I think it's important that, if you haven't had time to go back through, you probably should watch the first videos before this one. But we are going to run through some terms right quick. Clonic seizures. Clonic seizures cause the body to shake and jerk like a tonic-clonic seizures, but you do not go stiff at the start. They typically last a few minutes and you might lose consciousness. Tonic seizures. Tonic seizures cause all your muscles to suddenly become stiff, like the first stage of a tonic-clonic seizure. Then this might cause you to lose balance and fall over. In the last video I did, you heard me talk about status epilepticus. It's the name for any seizure that lasts a long time or a series of seizures where the person does not regain consciousness in between. When I moved from Texas to New York, in Texas, I was using acupuncture and at a Chinese herbalist named Dr. Simon Bay. I will put his information in the description as well. And while I was in Texas, I didn't have seizures, right? But when I moved to New York, I wasn't able to find an acupuncturist and I wasn't able to find the herbalist, and just things got, it's a little crazy. Stopped taking my seizure meds regularly, and I ended up having a pretty bad seizure for Christmas, not this year, but last year. And it was a result of me starting a medication and stopping it. I wasn't taking the meds as I was supposed to. I was trying to take them as needed. And with seizure meds, you can't take them as needed unless it's Ativan. And even still, you should be on some other type of meds. I was taking these seizure meds as I felt them coming on, and it was too late because I was already having a seizure. In May, I woke up having seizures, and I ended up having them all day long, and they were all different types. There were some where I was coming out of it, and I remember coming out of it. I remember having a spongy feeling. I remember being spaced out. I remember telling my wife I'm about to have one. I remember telling her I'm coming out of one. So it was literally all day. For a few hours, I had seizures. I don't know how much of that time I was in a seizure, but I was definitely having them all day. And that's called status epilepticus. And we should have gone to the hospital, but I didn't because it was right during the pandemic. And in New York, the hospitals were packed. So going to the hospital is not an option. Just trying to inform you about the different types, what happens, give you some of the terms, and then we're going to come back and talk about triggers. My name is Louis Conway. This is the Weather Channel. Thank you for showing up, and I will see you in a minute.